part 7, I believe, August the 4th, 2026. Whew. Lord, I tell you, it's a mess. Okay, I had two visitors came to my home, and I went outside and said, can I help you? And they said, we were reading the signs. You see the sign? They said, yes. My sign on our house say, no soliciting. And no solicitation, no soliciting. And they said, so I said, well, who are you? They said, we the, because I was going outside on the porch anyway. They said, I said, who are you? They said, we the Jehovah's Witness want to pass out a flyer to invite you to our meeting. I said, okay. Then I said, well, let me tell you why they signed up there. It was during the election. I said, they kept, I told them exactly when. I said, they kept banging on the doors, on our glass storm doors, on the side and in the front. And they kept banging. So I called and they let them know that, hey, that they can't be banging on our doors like this. I said, because they tear it up by storm doors. I said, you're going to pay for the bill. And one of them immediately said, oh, I about know who it is. I said, no, it wasn't the Republican. Oh. I said, no, it was the Democrat. It was Stacey Abrams. It don't matter. See, you see do you actually see how the people really are against President Trump? She just said, she know, I just know who it is. I know who it is. No, it was the Democrat who they still vote for. They're going against the rules and laws of the Bible. Not stand up for the word of God. No matter who you are and who they are, and nobody, it don't have to be politics. If anyone not standing up for the belief of God and what the word of God say, you need to shake the dust off your feet and keep going. But no, they run into it. What they said, don't run to a fight. The old folks said, they got it from the word of God. Don't run to confusion. Run away from it. So at the same time, that's what they had to say. And I told them it happened another time. I had to call again on Stacey Abrams. Stacey Abrams, let's say it again. Like I said, they were ready to walk away then. They were constantly leaving because they thought it was the Republican. That's a low down shame.